Capricorn, hi. I'm going to do a general reading today. And as it's a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. But if it does for you, I'll be doing an extended reading, and the information for that is in the box below. Alright, so let's get started here. I'm using the Llewellyn deck of cards, and we're starting with a Celtic cross layout. Just to let you know too that I'm doing love readings once a week, and a soulmate and a prosperity reading once a week. So it's a good idea to push the subscribe button that you see there. It's free, and it will give you notifications then of when the different readings are being released. I'm also taking personal readings now too, so if you want a personal reading, you can contact me at the email below. Okay, so let's check it out here. So we've got Capricorn, we've got the Seven of Cups showing up for you. So it looks like there's change at hand, like on you now for that matter. And I feel like you're really ready for it. You've got the Queen of Cups in the energy above you, and I'm just going to draw another card here. You got the Seven of Cups guiding you, so it's like there's all these new, it's like your world is just kind of opened up, you know, anew here, and there's all these possibilities for you. And with the Queen of Cups in, you know, in the energy above you, you're ready to find where you find, you know, where you kind of belong in the world right now, with who you are now. It feels like you've, you know, gone through some kind of change or shift not that long ago recently, and now are ready to kind of find where you, as you are now, having outgrown where you were, where you're going, because you also have the Fool showing up here. So this is the beginning of the next part of your life showing up here, and it looks to me like, yeah, you're definitely ready. You've got the King of Cups in the recent past, and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you've been creating this foundation for yourself upon which you could then leap off into this next stage of your life. And it feels like the foundation was created to accommodate both parts of you. One of the parts which is got to be comfortable in the worldly things, so building a solid home base, that kind of thing. And the other one, learning to be comfortable in your creative and emotional energies. So kind of the both sides of those, the, you know, the mixture of the divine masculine and the divine feminine parts of you. We got the Knight of Cups on you now, and the Emperor, and the Death card. So definitely a rebirth. And with this rebirth, I really see you taking on the world again with this new beginning. Like I say, something has come to an end. This is a new beginning for you. And you've got the Emperor, so I kind of feel like you're in a, you know, that's kind of a Capricorn card where it's like very logical, very powerful, very sure of themselves, and ready to move into it. And you've got the Knight of Cups already showing up. So there's already, and that's probably why the Emperor's there, because I feel like there's already opportunities that are on you now, in terms of being able to express yourself, in terms of being able to fulfill, as I said, the emotional and creative sides of yourself. You've got the Sun down here, and I see I drew two cards, so that's kind of cool. So we've got the Sun and the High Priestess. All right, let's see where that's going. So I think intuitively you're being led to where you're going to be able to move to the, you know, keep moving in life with a sunny disposition. All right, Cap, sunny disposition. I think there's some, you know, some kind of a program or a course or something that I see you taking in the next while that's going to help you in terms of believing in yourself more and having the strength to be able to embrace, as I said, this sun that, you know, and the intuition that's opening up in you. We've got the King of Pentacles showing up there. So, and the Ace of Cups. So with the King of Pentacles, I feel like there are things coming your way, but the King of Pentacles is pretty sort of dug in, kind of a slow moving, you know, found my foundation, and I'm kind of, you know, kind of just reveling in, you know, my sense of permanence, my sense of solidity, my sense of having my feet on the ground. When all of a sudden the Ace of Cups shows up, it's like, well, wait a minute. But it's an opportunity for you to see the potential and what is out there for you. It doesn't mean you have to like jump today or jump this moment. So I do see you kind of holding your position and staying where you are, just feeling good about about being on solid ground, and feeling powerful that way too, as I said with the Emperor. So, and then maybe once you take a look and see what's coming your way, then making some decisions, which the Emperor will be doing, as to how you're going to approach this. Because I've got the Hierophant showing up here and the Star. So you're being guided to do, this looks like a job or a school of some kind, or it's definitely moving back into society. This is a very strong institution, classic kind of institutional setting with the Hierophant showing up here. And then you've got the Star, so it's a place where a lot of healing can take place. And you've been led to it through your healing. You've been led to it through the stars. So it's kind of your destiny in a way. This is the next step for you to take, because you do have your destiny card here next showing up, and the Page of Swords. So exactly what I was saying is your destiny is showing up here, and you're going to take your time. You're moving very slowly now. You're checking things out very carefully. You're waiting, like you kind of like check it out and then wait to hear or see what shows up there. You're going to go and actually even physically move ahead and then kind of hold your position. So not making any actual decisions or choices yet, in other words, but putting it out there, moving towards it, checking it out, and waiting to hear back or waiting to see what comes out of it. Because you're ready for something, and you know that with the Nine of Pentacles showing up here and the Empress. But you want to make sure this time, as you move into this next stage of your life, that it's something that's going to be conducive to your creative flow, to your heart opening. Is it safe? Can I do this here? Do I feel like this is the place where I can make things happen, where I can manifest using my my skills and my talents and my is this the place to take this? So you're kind of checking things out. The Chariot's there and the Ace of Wands is in your environment, so there's definitely something new opening up for you. And with the Outcome card with the Nine of Wands, once again, I don't see you moving quickly here. I see you holding your position, because you've been through a lot. You've done a lot of growth, you've come a long ways, and you're carrying this burden, as I said, with the Ten of Wands, and you're trying to figure out, where do I belong? Where do I take this? Where do I go next? But you're skeptical, and you're and you're a Capricorn, right? So it has to work logically in your head, and then then the intuition can cut in. But it feels to me like you have to know, you have to figure it out first. All right, you've got the Fool in a position of what you want, so you really do want this new beginning. You want this new path, but you're skeptical and you're going to take your time. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a card now from the universe, and we've got the Wasp. So this is anger, retaliation, and jealousy. And then we've got the Raven, which is magic, coincidence, and synchronistic events. So we've got the contrast here from where you were, and like I said, you're carrying a big burden here. There's been a lot of growth, but you had to go through it the hard way, which is what the Wasp is all about. Like there was anger, there was retaliation, there was jealousy around you, that made you defensive. You've been through a lot around that kind of energy. But now the Raven is showing up. And as you can see, the Raven can quite easily handle the Wasp and get rid of it. So the Raven's moving you more into the intuition, and things just showing up, and things just being right at the right place at the right time. And even though you're skeptical now, I do see the growth there. So I'm going to leave it at that, Capricorn. I will be doing an extended, so if this does resonate for you, and I will be taking a look at the Nine of Wands and seeing where that goes next. Because as I said, you're kind of holding your position. You're going like, okay, I know who I am, and I know I've gone through a lot, and I know I've, grown a lot and stuff, but I'm not sure where I'm going to go next. So let's see where this, maybe we can get some cards on it to where you are going to go next, and where this new path is for you with the Ace of Wands showing up. Okay, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as I said, and you'll get notifications. And other than that, I'll either see you in the extended or I'll see you next week.